off their race, and Tom's Magic began the best on the outside. A very nice beginning for Faber. Going to the front early is Cunis, and De Orem up the inside with Scat Girl. They've descended on the leader. Scat Girl taken up there, however. Borealis trail in the center as Tom's Magic goes back to mid-pack. And in the early stages, Tbred's Ghost is towards the tail end with Aristella and Watsonville Red. And racing together, De Orem on the inside, and Cunis, who's trying to relax in second, a length and a half away now behind this leader. And Faber is third. Borealis trail slightly cramped for room there, passed by Tom's Magic, who sails into fourth. And tracking them, Tbred's Ghost, Scat Girl on the inside. Back second last, Watsonville Red, and last Aristella. Opening the lead here is Austin Adams on De Orem. Shows the way by about 2 lengths. And sharing second, Cunis and Faber as they slow right down. And Tom's Magic is very handy to the pace, is only about 2.5 off the leader. Borealis trail is mid-pack. And over on the outside, Tbred's Ghost, followed by Scat Girl, Watsonville Red, and last Aristella, and they are really crawling now. At the wire the first time round, and De Orem shows the way by a length and a quarter to second, Cunis. On the inside, Faber. Tom's Magic is right behind the trio in fourth as they take the turn out the stretch. A length away, Borealis trail, Tbred's Ghost, and them together, Scat Girl and Watsonville Red. The trailer is Aristella as they work into the backstretch, and De Orem remains unopposed in front. A length to Cunis, Faber third, and Tom's Magic is not happy with this slow pace and is pushing the leader now. And Tom's Magic makes an early move as they go up the backstretch and has gone to the front. The favorite takes over. Tom's Magic in the lead. In second, De Orem from Cunis. Off the inside, Borealis trail getting to work, as is Tbred's Ghost as De Orem kicks back to join Tom's Magic. Faber's dropped in behind the main flight, and then Watsonville Red, Scat Girl, and last Aristella as they race to the 3.5, and it's De Orem kicking back to share the lead. On the outside, Tom's Magic. 2 lengths to Borealis trail coming home well with Tbred's Ghost. It'll be a sprint home, and on the outside, Faber. Watsonville Red's coming alive. Cunis has dropped out. They come down to the final quarter, and now Tom's Magic tightens the screws on the leader, De Orem, as they turn. A length and a half, Borealis trail, and then Tbred's Ghost, and now going for home, Rafael Hernandez. Tom's Magic trying to shake loose from De Orem. Borealis trail chasing Tom's Magic, who's opened up the lead, and a furlong to run. Borealis trail's coming. Oh, Borealis trail, the danger. It's Tom's Magic and Borealis trail. Borealis trail coming on the outside. Tom's Magic has won the Breeders' Stakes by a head from Borealis trail. A gap away, Faber, Aristella, Watsonville Red, and then came De Orem, Tbred's Ghost, Scat Girl, and last Cunis. 2:31.80.
Hey, second turn here, I just think about you. You did a great job, great job. Okay, here we go,
Sorry,
guys.
gentlemen.
Great ride, Raphael.
Okay, everybody. Looking over here. Sorry, Alex.
Third and final jewel, the OLG Triple Crown is in the books, and it was a thriller as Tom's Magic had to pull a rabbit out of his hat down the stretch late to pull off the victory. And I think that Mike Stinner might have lost about 20 pounds watching that stretch run. And I think the connections, too, here from CJ Thoroughbreds. We have Corey Johnson and Scott Milwaukee from Most Speed Racing as well. Congratulations to all of you guys. You've been a huge supporter, Mike, of Woodbine's program for a long, long time. When you bought this horse, was it kind of the dream to be in races like this?
Well, first of all, Marette Farrell is the one that picked the horse out. Scott and Corey were the ones that put up the money and gave Hillary and I all the leeway in the world to just take our time with this horse, developing him and getting him to this point. And we owe a lot to their patience.
Just talk to us about the journey, because obviously in the plate, some bad luck there. You know, he got kind of stuck in behind horses there and didn't handle the track all that well. How much of a confidence boost is it to get him back in the winner's circle here today?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, you know, we were certainly worried about the way the race was going to set up pace-wise. Tom's Magic can be a little bit keen and run it against the bit. So the only thing I stressed to Raphael was we've got to get him to turn off at some point down the backside so he'll have something to finish with. And it was a little bit close, but it showed, you know, his courage and ability to get it done in the end.
Do you think a mile and a half is probably the max for as far as he wants to go? Because it did look like he got a little bit tired late in this race, naturally.
I don't think the mile and a half helped us any, but it just, like I said, it proved that even though he is a little bit strong-headed, he was able to get the distance in spite of it all.
Thanks again for your continual support for us here at Woodbine. You've been a massive supporter throughout the years, and enjoy this Canadian Classic.
Thank you so much. We love coming here, and Woodbine has been very good to us.
Let's get to the guys that pay the bills now, shall we? Congratulations, Mike. We'll go down first to Corey Johnson from CJ Thoroughbreds. Okay, let's ask you about buying this horse. Let's go back a few years. What was it exactly that you guys liked?
Well, first of all, Marette Farrell is our bloodstock advisor. She just has such a great eye for a horse. She's purchased many, many top quality horses. And we felt that this horse maybe needed a little time to mature. So we were able to send him to our farm in Midway, Kentucky, give him that time. And then his early training actually went more in January. And then we sent him to Mike and Hillary, you know, after that. And one thing I do want to point out, in January, when this horse showed us that he had some talent, we talked about this and we said we need to look at the King's Plate and the rest of the Canadian Triple Crown. And Mike and Hillary have done a masterful job strategically bringing this horse along, allowing him to mature, and then is what we saw today. That's why.
What's the ride been like? I mean, you guys are based in the States to kind of ride this Canadian tradition. What's it been like?
It's been great. I mean, I've been coming to Woodbine for many, many years. I love the place. They do a great job here. And you know what? Canadian breds, Canadian breeders, you know, we almost got beat by a Chiefs word horse, and they have some of the best horses in the world. So it's quite an honor to be able to, you know, win a race like this.
Let's talk to your partner now. We'll bring in Scott Mwaka. And Scott, let's get you in right here if you don't mind just switching spots. And just tell us what the journey was like from your perspective. I can only imagine as a fan, what's it like? What's it like as an owner when the stretch gets that close?
It was quite nervous. I felt pretty calm before the race. I knew he had a really good horse. He was well prepared. I felt much better than I did in the plate, and he showed a lot. Finishing after being challenged, it was impressive, but certainly nerve-wracking. We're very grateful to all our connections for all their efforts. It was a special ride.
One last question for you. Obviously, the market right now in the States is just off the charts. Partnerships and syndicates are maybe the way to go for those that can't afford the big bucks. What's it like to win with a bunch of friends and family as well?
Well, it's great. That's, for me, a big part of being out here is having an experience at a beautiful facility like this. I've got all my friends with me, and our partners have been great. It's just a real joy to front to back with the whole experience, and Woodbine's been really special. Enjoy
it, everybody, and thank you for bringing us Tom's Magic. He's been a thrill to watch.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Tom's Magic, a very worthy winner of this year's Breeders' Stakes.